Libra, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early June 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get it going immediately. We're going to get you started off nice and smooth here with an oracle card, just to take a little vibe check for my lovely Libras out there. See what's going on, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got for the Libra collective in early June? I hope you're all doing really good. And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick. Then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card with the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always very intriguing. Let's get it going, especially when it fits in with the whole reading. Let's see what we got here for Libra, please. Yeah, the deck is being specific now. There we go. It just did a little flip out of my hands. Okay, so we have this page energy, and I love the fact that it has the yin-yang, because whenever I see a yin-yang, it makes me think of Libra. Super expressive and creative. I really like this energy to lead us off, regardless of what shows up in the rest of it. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the June subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you're active on Twitter, my handle's @KyleofCups. Please feel free to shoot me a tweet. But into the reading we go. You see this page type of energy that I was just referring to. They're playing that musical instrument. There's a rainbow coming out of it. So this to me is a very positive omen for any sort of creative endeavor. Expressing yourself could be extra important in this time, and any venture where you do so could lead to big dividends. I'll say that. Notice the yin-yang for a lot of you. If you're going through a tumultuous time, expressing yourself, releasing your emotions through creative pursuits could really ease your burden, if you have any. Okay, and I know all humans have burdens from time to time, but letting those strong emotions out through creativity. And this is something I see for water signs quite a bit, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it's showing up here for Libra. So if you're not feeling extra creative, whether this is like creative types of businesses, money-making opportunities, doing it just to express yourself could be really important here. So let's see what's up in the full reading itself. Like I always say, that's just a little footnote. And I'm going to get you 3 cards in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify as always. So let's shuffle it up one time for my lovely Libras out there. Early June, what do we got, my guides? Talk to me. Now, last week's reading, it was titled, They Are Nervous. There was an energy of anxiety, someone being a little high-strung. Hopefully that wasn't you. It could have just been someone in your life. But as you know, energies are always bouncing back and forth. There was a very positive one a couple weeks ago. So such is life, am I right? These energies are not set in stone, okay? So let's get 3 more. Only take what hits for you, of course. Only take the messages. We're going to get you 3 here. What's going on here for the Libras? I'm going to hope for a bounce back because that was a little high strung. Okay, so communication could be big. Once again, that page type of energy showing up once again. So all the things I was saying with the Oracle card, go double here since we have a page right in the front. Let's get 2 more. Interesting. I love that. So we're getting reiterations. Okay, we have a Tower here, which doesn't have to be bad. We're going to get 1 more. This could be anything that was like shocking, surprising, shook things up. Let's get 1 more. Thank you. All right, yeah, we have the King of Wands here. So once again, I've been seeing this through a lot of the signs this week. There's a lot of court cards. This is going to be a layered, nuanced type of reading. And I'm going to go through one by one. I'll give you the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get the juicy, intuitive stuff. Interesting way this is laid out. Now, position number 1, the Page of Pentacles, pardon me. I always say all pages are students. All pages are communicators, messengers. This page in general is the most studious one, so a lot of you might be wanting to learn new skills, throw your energy into new things. This bodes very well for that. Any sort of creative prospect, project, this is a good sign for. When I get the Page of Pentacles, though, it is the biggest messenger as well, like that of the written message. So you might be receiving messages from certain individuals, and this time it might be a conversation. We'll see what the details are when we clarify, but it is very conversational. Moving to the center, though, this is something that raises the eyebrow a little bit. Could possibly be a warning. It could be a good thing. We have a Tower. Now, if you watch tarot, you know what the Tower means. It's any sort of upheaval. This could be something that's extremely surprising, shocking, shakes up the foundation. And I always say there could be good towers, there could be rough towers. So we're really going to want to clarify this and see what's up, especially with the reading we had last week. There might be certain shakeups. There might be things happening that you didn't see coming, just the foundation moving in one way or another. So we'll just have to see what's up with that. But it is that energy of shock, surprise, unexpected. Moving to the very back end, we have the King of Wands himself. Talks about the energy of focus. Now, this can be a fire sign in your life, Aries, Leo, Sag. And when I see this, all kings represent control of their respective suits. Wands, it is harnessing your sexual vitality and energy. That could be one thing, especially since it's right next to the Tower. So any matter of sexuality. This King of Wands can also represent your passion, your drive, your get up and go, what you're focusing on. So when we see him, a lot of you either need to, or you might be refocusing your energy, refocusing your goals, okay? When we see him, are you putting your energy to good use? Are you squandering it? Okay, that's something I've been seeing in a lot of the signs this week, but we're going to go through and clarify now. I want to get more of the juicy stuff, so let's do that. We're going to jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for the Libras. We got definitely a nuanced reading this week here, my friends. What do we got for the lovely Libras? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. So let's go in on this Page of Pentacles. And as always, if you know how to read tarot yourself, that's why this box is here. If you're feeling anything off this spread that you want to share below, be my guest, my friends. I don't mind. So why is this Page of Pentacles here? What's the Page of Pentacles here for Libra? Wow, Nine of Pentacles. This could really bode well. If you've started to learn something new or started something new, this Nine of Pentacles, a lot of you could really be yearning for some sort of independence, breaking free from a system. This is a very positive omen about intakes of money and being stable. I like it. But the interesting thing is right here in the front, we have this earthy, stable energy with a Tower coming up after it. We'll just have to see. But for a portion of you with all these pentacles in the front end, you could have your mind on a lot of money situations, work situations, and stuff like this. But this bodes really well. Some of you could be receiving some really exciting news or good news when I see this alignment as well. With all these pentacles, it's really good. So if you, like I said, if you started anything new, the prospects are really good for this, that you should keep going, keep learning, keep pushing. Okay, specifically business ideas and stuff like that. We're going to move over to the Tower. We'll talk about it more during the recap. But this bode's really nice. It could be some sort of exciting news coming in as well. But let's see what's up with that Tower. Now, I know people watch this for all sorts of reasons. Love, work. Some people watch it for entertainment. But you might get some really good news. Okay. This is cause for concern. Okay, this is absolutely a warning we're going to want to take seriously here. We have the Tower with the Ten of Swords, and I'm not going to pull any punches on this. For anyone that's a long-time watcher of me, you know I'm not a fearmonger, right? You know I'm an optimist, and I try to read as optimistic as possible. For some of you, you could be experiencing some sort of reset, okay? So this could be a couple of things. When I have the Tower with the Ten of Swords, this is something that comes to an ending shockingly, or something that ends very quickly. So this could be some sort of shocking ending or something that just happened really quick. Now this can go from anything, like I said, from work to relationships. This could represent people we've lost literally in various different ways. So the Tower with the Ten of Swords, there could be some sort of ending or reset. That's what this is making me feel. So be prepared for that now. For some of you, you might be at that Ten of Swords moment right now, or you might have recently had a reset that you need to build yourself back up from. In which case, I'll redirect you back to what I was saying with this Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. We can always remake ourselves. We can always rebuild ourselves. But this center, this Tower with the Ten of Swords, be careful this coming week. Keep your head on a swivel, because this is a warning that we should take seriously. This is a serious, important warning in the center, okay? And you know, I don't say that lightly. And I'm not just going to keep piling on and on and on with the fear stuff. For some of you, this could be something that's already happened. You would know better than I. But we're going to keep it moving. There's always a way to remake yourself, reinvent yourself. I'll say that. There's always a reason to keep moving, keep pushing. We're going to see what's up with that King of Wands. So why is this King of Wands here? Yeah, there could just be an ending of some sort, and that's fine. Life is about that cyclical nature. Okay. All right, yeah, we have the Nine of Swords. Now, this might go against the message I was just saying. I was talking about being cautious, keeping your head on a swivel, but not overthinking, right? When I see the King of Wands with the Nine of Swords in the upright, it ties right into the reading we had last week, that there might be an individual around you that is very anxious, very nervous, super high strung. But I feel like the message I need to give here is like, yes, life is all about that cycle, towers, Ten of Swords, things happen. If this isn't a fire sign in your life, like I said, Aries, Leo, Sag, if that's not like a stressed out, high strung fire sign in your life, when I see this together, this could literally be Spirit saying, listen, don't let your mind get the better of you. Get a grip. All right. And I don't want to say that to sound forceful. I don't want to say that to sound mean or anything. Don't get trapped in your head. Don't overthink this. And I want to say this as well. The 9 and 10 of Swords are very paranormal. So a lot of you might be receiving paranormal experiences in this time. Anything dealing with the other side. The King of Wands with the 9 of Swords is Spirit asking you to focus your energy. Don't let any sort of anxiousness, nervousness consume you. Don't let overthinking consume you. Now, this could be someone else in your life too that you might need to give them the message I just gave you. Like, listen, all right, snap out of it here. Here's a task, work on it. Or here, do this. Keeping yourself busy. That's what I'm feeling here. But let's go through and do a quick little recap. This is like not letting yourself be consumed by your own mind. Okay, this is Spirit asking you to channel that nervous energy into something else. A lot going on here this week, Libra, but we're going to go through. I'll give you the quick recap before we get into the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box. We started out lovely, okay? We had the Page of Pentacles with the 9 of Pentacles. Big money focus, mind on your money. Maybe it's tied into what we have in the center. I felt like for a lot of you, it could have been some sort of good news. And interesting though, we have good news, we have bad news. It's like we have both here in the center. So maybe something is like a coin flip in this time where it's up to chance, up to fate, up to the universe. But a lot of you could receive some good news, or if you're channeling your energy into something new, you might be yearning for some sort of stability or yearning for liberation of some kind. That's just what I want to say. Independence. I like how it feels in the front, but in the center, we have the Tower with the 10 of Swords in the upright. Okay, and although I am an optimist, I have to give it to you real what the cards mean. Hopefully this doesn't apply for you, but this could be some sort of shocking situation, shocking ending, something that comes in unexpected. Keep your head on a swivel in this time. You may have recently lost somebody. This could be something resetting, a cycle resetting, having to build yourself back up. So just know that there's always reason to keep moving. You don't go further below than the 10 of Swords. So there's always reason to keep pushing, always reason to keep moving. Something might reset in this time or end. Moving to the very back end, we got the King of Wands with the 9 of Swords in the upright. Don't let your mind consume you. Don't let your nervousness consume you. For some of you, it could just be a high-strung fire sign. And I'm just going to leave it at that. And we're going to get you a shadow card super quick, just to see what's in the shadows for you. I don't want to overtalk this, overcomplicate it, okay? But please, take a screenshot if you want to look into them. And what do we got in the shadows for Libra, please? Just please keep the head on a swivel, my friends, with the Tower and 10 of Swords in the upright. So what do we got here for Libra? Thank you. All right, yeah, we got the King of Pentacles, and that is a wanting for stability. Once again, the more money focus here on the back end. For a portion of you, this could be issues with older male figures, older father figures, or an earth sign. Now, what do we think of the King of Pentacles in his most negative form? Because this is the shadow side. Somebody that might be a little too stubborn. There might be a certain individual in your midst that once they get their mind set on something, they will not change it. They're just deadlock focus. Now, for another portion of you, there could be something lingering in your life that's very hard to shake, okay? Or something that's just somewhat immovable. So that's what's showing up here in the shadows, whether this is tied to an older male figure or an earth sign or just something that is very stubborn and hard to shake. Now, this earthy energy does linger for a while, but it doesn't, no energy stays stagnant or stays the same forever. And I'll just leave it at that. I don't feel like I need to pile on here with the reading we just had. So Libra, that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the June subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the May subscriber surprise, the winners will be in my community tab on June 1st. But for the June subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of one of my most favorite decks of all time, the Gilded Tarot Royale. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things as always. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, since there are so many wonderfully talented tarot readers on YouTube, just drop down in the comments 1 or 2 of your favorite readers. You'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month, as always, I'll announce the winners in the community tab. My friends, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.